I have an event. I had an entire month to prepare and I did absolutely nothing. So now I have to do it all tonight. If I look very tired, I'm so sorry. I just got off from work. It's 6 o'clock. I'm dead. I haven't eaten, but we gotta lock in because I wasted all my time. Let's do it. Hello, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Autumn, the owner and designer of the Hallyu Peaches, my small K-pop themed company featuring charms, accessories, and PC holders. A month ago, I signed up for an event for NCT Wish's 2nd anniversary. I was really hoping to lock in this entire week and get some stuff done. All I did was order my displays and get like 3 deco den pieces done, but as for my actual like inventory and stock, I did not stock up on anything or even plan out my new display, so I will have to do everything tonight. I think my first order of business is to take down the incorrect display that I built, clean my room, unbox the new packages I got, and then get started on the new display that I have to organize and design. This is the current state of my room. So this is what happens when you procrastinate. I'm trying to get my booth display all set up and low-key I didn't like it. And now I have to start over again and figure out a new design. So when I was planning my display, I originally had these 2 big like wooden display boards that stored my PC holders and my keychains. I love those things. I bought that with my own money that came out of my business. However, they were too bulky and not very versatile. So I had invested in like the grid cubes that you saw me taking down, and I was testing them out, and I was testing out these like wire racks. The color is so pretty, but I don't like the vibe. I don't like the look, and it took me till yesterday to figure that out. And so I had bought like a bunch of stuff to like make it work, and it wasn't working. So I had to order like other supplies to make my like grid cube thing work, and that came in this afternoon. But this is a lesson for all of you procrastinators out there like me. Do not wait 2 days before the event to start making like serious decisions about your booth display. Because now I have to return these. Okay, now I have to sift out what I need to return versus what I'm keeping. And then I also need to rebuild. I also need to rebuild my display because the display I built was faulty. So now I have to rebuild it like in a better way. And then I have to take it apart again because I bought wallpaper to cover the white because I didn't like the white color. So I'm like gonna design it a different color. So now I have, after I build it again, after I just took it down. So I took it down, I have to rebuild it, and then I have to take it down again to put the wallpaper on. And then I have to take it down. While I was at work during my lunch, I decided to try to plan what my new design would look like. So I think I came up with something like this. I took a lot of inspiration from Pinterest. So I really liked how she kind of had it flat in the back, and then she has like a riser in the front, and then it's like enclosed on the side. I feel like this would look really good with my products. So I wanted to try and give that like a try, but with my own spin on it, because I do want like a little shelf for me to put my my PC holders on and my bias charms. So I'm gonna go ahead and build a draft of this and then see how I like it. It has been accomplished. So this is my new display. I really like it and I haven't even put anything on it yet. I decided to create a little window or like a little enclosed space so that I can have some privacy in the back. And then at the bottom, that's where I'm gonna store my stuff on the table. Over there too. So yeah, ultimately very happy. I think I'm going to mark it up and start wallpapering. Okay, I'm all dressed and changed into pajamas because I got really hot, even though it's like 40 degrees outside, and jeans are low-key so not comfortable. So I took down my setup again, and now I have to wallpaper it with this. I have never done this before, so we're just gonna kind of get into it and see how it goes. I really hope this doesn't go wrong because this is kind of like this is my last chance. I don't know if this is enough. I just have this feeling it's not enough. I don't know, guys. What do you think? White, pink. White, pink.
That is a home run, ladies and gentlemen. Home run.
So lo and behold, I pre-cut everything and I definitely don't have enough. I only have enough wallpaper to make 8 grid cubes and I already did 2, which means I only have enough to make 6 more. So I have a few choices. I can go to Walmart and try to make this work. I can go to Michael's and try and make this work. And then just order the rest on Amazon and just try to finish it before my next events next month. This has been really fun. I'm having a great time. I'm hungry and Staples closes at 9. So I'm gonna go to Staples, I'm gonna grab a bite, and then I will let you know what happens and what I decide. Final verdict, I did not go to Michael's or anywhere. I am the kind of person, I'm a perfectionist. If things aren't perfect, I would rather just not do it at all. I'm a very all or nothing kind of person, and that's not always a good thing. And I learned that today. I learned that this week. I had this plan of what I wanted and I wanted it to be perfect, but I didn't have the time. That's not true. I didn't have the energy or the motivation to make it happen, and I didn't have the discipline. And so now I'm gonna go to this event with a white booth, and I'm gonna have a few pink grid cubes, whatever you call them, to display like my PC holders and my keychains, but everything else is gonna be white. And I'm gonna deal with it, and I'm gonna force myself to go through with that, because that's life. Life is not perfect. It's messy and it's hard and you have moments of laziness and it's not gonna work out the exact way that you want it to work out, and that's okay. I have to learn that. It's okay. So I'm gonna finish the other 6 grid cubes to make the total 8, and I'm gonna pack it up. I'm gonna make my keychains. I'm only making like 12. And I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna relax, maybe draw some stickers. I've got things happening for the second part of my shop update. So that's the lesson for today. I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay, so I unpacked my big suitcase and I forgot that I literally just came back from K-Play and just kind of shoved everything in here. So it's kind of a mess and I need this suitcase and I'm like annoyed because now I have to unpack this stuff so that I can fit my new stuff for my new event. But oh well, it is what it is. It'd be like that. So I knew this problem was gonna come, and because I was too tired, I didn't think about it. But basically, because these have like hooks on it, I'm afraid to put it with the other grid cubes because these have hooks, and I don't want the hooks to puncture anything on the other side. And I knew this problem was gonna happen, and I'm just like annoyed because like I don't want to bring 3 suitcases. I only want to bring 1, 2, and then my mini thing right here. And I feel like this isn't gonna fit in there. I mean, it might. I mean, I can try it. I don't know. I'm just like annoyed because this is basically full. Like this is packed. And then this has like toiletries and like all my mini stuff. And then that has like my inventory. So like, I don't know. I'm just frustrated. Not a good day today. Hi guys, this is Editing Autumn speaking. As I mentioned, I was having a really rough morning that day and it actually kind of got a little bit worse. I was an hour later than when I wanted to be there. The event had started at 1, but I was hoping to get there latest 12:30 so I could take my time getting set up. But due to the excessive road closures in the area, I actually ended up getting super lost, taking multiple detours and arriving at 1. So it took me an entire hour to get set up amidst the chaos while the event was already starting. And as you can see, I was very not organized. Even though sales were great and I had met some really lovely vendors, I was honestly so tired and exhausted. I was just waiting to get into my bed and go to sleep. So, was it worth it? In short, my answer is no. When I first started doing cup sleeve events, I had 0 sales, 0 customers, like 3 products, and 0 exposure. I had no experience, and honestly, vending at small events like this were a perfect opportunity for me to get into the vending world and kind of figure out what I wanted and what my setup was going to be. I will say though that ever since K-Play Fest and doing other larger events, I will say that I have grown. And this was something I had not realized when I did this event, but it had dawned on me a few days later, and I was reflecting and I thought, like, sales were good. I made my table back. I made profit. So why did I not enjoy it? And I didn't enjoy it because I felt like I wasn't reaching my full potential anymore. Doing small cup sleeve events were great for when I had nothing. But now that I have a foundation to grow on, I think I've graduated from that and now decided to put my time and energy focusing on larger events with a larger crowd. Now, is that to say that small cup sleeve events or just small events at all are not worth it? No. I am the biggest supporter and believer that cup sleeve events and small events are perfect, 100% perfect for smaller vendors who are just starting out. I 10 out of 10 would definitely recommend vending at smaller events for beginners to get your feet wet. I think that events like this are wonderful opportunities and ways for you to make new friends, get involved in your community and your niche, and grow your business. The table fees for small events like this are usually very inexpensive, so 9 times out of 10, you should definitely be able to make your table back and more. So my final verdict, if you are a small business just starting out, I 100%, 10 out of 10 recommend doing small events and cup sleeve events. They are perfect and chill and low stakes. However, if you're more experienced and looking for ways to streamline your sales, I would definitely recommend focusing your efforts on larger events in your area that can get you in front of more people and a larger crowd that has higher potential for higher sales. Anyways, all in all, I had a great time. Even though the start was a bit rough and I was a bit stressed, I'm very happy with the results because at the end of the day, I learned a lot and that's all that really matters to me. So I hope this video was a fun and helpful way for you to get a peek into the small vending world that I am a part of. If you liked this video, please drop a like, subscribe, and comment below. I'd love to hear your personal experiences about vending or any questions that you might have. Without further ado, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Have a great night. I will see you next time. Bye.